Hi everyone, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by my channel. Now today I wanted to talk with you guys real briefly about the new changes that has taken place on the Instacart shopper app. I had gotten a couple of questions and feedback about what I thought about the new changes and how Instacart is going to pay its shoppers. Now, as you guys know that, of course, if you're in the platform, that Instacart just took away one of the last helpful portions in the shoppers getting extra pay on the shopper app. So what I'm going to do is read to you the memo that they sent out to the shoppers, and then I'm going to give you guys my opinion. This is the change in the quality bonus. And as you know, that the quality bonus was based upon how well you did on the platform. So for instance, if you got 5 stars per each customer, you got like an extra $3 or so. But this is the letter that they sent out last week to the shoppers. Over the last several years, we've experimented with numerous versions of the quality bonus, in addition to other boosts and incentives. During the last year, we offered a new version of the quality bonus and found that it did not meaningfully improve quality. As a result, we will no longer be offering the quality bonus beginning next week, which is this week. We value the quality of service shoppers provide and will continue exploring ways to recognize shoppers who deliver a high quality experience for customers. It's important to note that this change will not impact the earning structure and minimum we committed to earlier this year. As always, customer tips remain separate from and in addition to payment from Instacart, going directly to you to recognize a great customer experience. We are grateful for the shopper community and thank you, as always, for your dedication and as an Instacart shopper. Now that is Instacart's own version here as to why they're deciding to get rid of the quality bonus on the platform. Now keep in mind that this is just my opinion, and so this is all alleged, but this is just how I feel. Now, I did see a couple of articles online, as far as news articles, that there have been some shoppers who stated that this particular change in quality bonus is a form of retaliation or revenge from them doing a strike the other week. So, and I kind of agree with that. I partially agree. I think that is part of Instacart's way of doing their alleged revenge and retaliation, but I also think that has been something that they were planning on doing the whole time. At the same time, I feel like it was only a matter of time until they decided to put that out there that they were no longer going to offer that particular feature anymore for the Instacart shoppers. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't want to stay on this topic about Instacart all the time. Even though my channel does talk about the gig economy, I'm not going to stay on this topic about Instacart consistently, because after a while it does get kind of old, and I know a lot of people have moved on from the platform. They are no longer with Instacart and they want to do other things. They're looking for other ventures, and I want to make sure that my channel is consistent in specific topics, but also broad enough to where I can talk about other ways to earn income, and Instacart is just part of it. And unfortunately, I know for some of you guys want to stay on this Instacart bandwagon, but for me, I don't, and I'm not going to. So I just wanted to put that out there. But I think that, once again, that was something that Instacart was planning on doing for quite some time. And I kind of feel like the strikes were just the icing on the cake for them to say, hey, you know what? We're going to go ahead and push this out early. So now it's over, and again, I know a lot of it has to also do with company greed. It makes no sense for a CEO to make almost $1 billion in revenue, but at the same time, the shoppers get less pay. The staff from Instacart gets less pay as well. Now, I'm going to read to you a comment that one of my subscribers sent to me. She's not a full service shopper. She's an in-store shopper. So as you know, the in-store shoppers are Instacart employees. And I'm going to read to you what she says about this. The pay is getting worse. They are rolling out a new pay model for in-store shoppers that will cut my pay by nearly $100 a week. That's $400 a month, or 1 free week of labor. Instacart is removing the service bonuses, aka our tips and batch pay. And I never knew that in-store shoppers got tips and batch pay. And only paying us an hourly wage that is capped at $13.25, assuming that you've been working with them for over 4,500 hours. The new pay model starts at $11.25 and will be raised by 25 cents for every 500 hours worked. I make anywhere from $14 to $17 an hour normally since I started over 6 months ago. Honestly, this made me wonder if Instacart splits customers' tips with both the in-store shoppers and full-service shoppers. Or does Instacart give in-store shoppers customers' tips, making full-service and delivery-only shoppers think that customers aren't tipping? Since then, I have worked just under 900 hours, which means I start at $11.50 or $11.75 when the new model rolls out in mid-January 2020. As an in-store shopper, I am capped at 29 to 30 hours a week of work, which makes this a huge pay cut. And I remember some time ago, I believe it was like last year, I kind of mentioned that something was going to happen to the in-store shoppers too, but I was just saying it real briefly like it was no big deal, but now I see it. And I knew that once it happened to the full service shoppers, it was only a matter of time until the in-store shoppers started to feel the effects of how Instacart treats its shoppers. And I'm telling you guys, it's not going to get any better. And once again, like I think a lot of it's corporate greed. And then part of me was thinking, okay, maybe Instacart is not doing as well as they are projecting themselves as. But at the same time, I always look at the CEOs and the executives of any major company, and I see how much money they're earning per year or whatever. And okay, if they're earning millions and millions of dollars per year, then obviously the company couldn't be doing that bad, especially if they're cutting the pay of its workers and the CEOs are making so much money, you know. But for me, I feel like some of you who are watching this video should already be past this by now. Like, this should be like coming to a close for you. Everybody's season is different, and so you might want to do Instacart for a couple more months, maybe for like another year, a few more weeks or whatever. But a lot of people know that their season is either coming to an end or has already ended on this platform, and it's time to do something else. And you can either join the others striking and, you know, forming different coalitions to change government policies on how independent contractors get paid, et cetera, et cetera. You can do that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But there are a lot of people, especially for some of you who are watching this, that are supposed to be working on starting your own business, starting a new career, going back to school, or just doing something different. Don't let Instacart be your God. And I know that I talk a lot about this on my channel, but you know, I do gig work part-time, and so it's like part of what I do. But I don't want you guys to feel like this is the only thing that you can do. You know what I'm saying? Because there are other outlets out there, guys. Please watch my previous video about starting a grocery delivery business for you, because there's another outlet, guys. There is Dumpling. And I know some of you guys have left Instacart and shipped and went with Dumpling, and that is ran by Joel Shapiro. And so I congratulate you, Joel. Thank you so much. And there are previous Instacart shoppers that used to be on the platform, and now they're doing Dumpling. It's free, you know, and you get a debit card actually under your own entity. It's your business. You guys don't have to use Instacart. You really don't have to. Even though it's a major platform that most people in the United States use now, but a lot of people are leaving. There are some people that are leaving Shipped and Instacart and even Amazon Fresh or whatever, and they're going to Dumpling. And if you are a grocery delivery owner, then of course, you know, it's under the My Gig app. But you guys, there's so many outlets out there, and you have to know and study ways on how to get customers. And trust me, if customers really, really liked you, and if they really valued you, they're going to always use your service. And there's ways you can market your business. There's so many ways. There are a lot of Dumpling shoppers that are making thousands of dollars a week, y'all. And you can do very, very good on this app. You can do it full time. And you know, there aren't any extra startup costs, nothing. It's simple. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. But I just feel like, again, like this is something that Instacart was going to do anyway. But I think that part of it's also retaliation. They can say that it's not, but my thing is there's other outlets out there. And right now they may seem like they're the king of the crop, and they kind of are, of grocery delivery. But if this is a field that you want to stay and get into, I would say start working on doing your own thing. Start forming your own clients now, and then get out. But if you want to stay here and stay at this pay and complain about it, then that's just where you're going to be. I mean, there's nothing wrong with venting and talking about what you're going through. And of course, like I said in my video before the last, like, you know, there's Working Washington and PayUp.WTF. There's other organizations that are forming to make sure that gig workers and independent contractors are being treated fairly and that they are paid what they're worth. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're ready to start your own business and not having to worry about this stuff, I would say go with other platforms. And Dumpling isn't the only one. There's other ones that are forming. And so you can also start your own. So that's just my 2 cents, guys. And so I hope that's helped you. I just pray that you guys just don't stay stuck. Because when you stay stuck, you're not going to go anywhere and you're going to be miserable. And so, Instacart isn't the final answer to your destiny. All right. So I love y'all. God bless you and have a great day.